Hey everybody, Jen Freeman here. Hope you had a great holiday if you live in the States. And I just wanted to give you a quick little video note today about an astro intensity alert. So it's really building right now. Tomorrow it peaks. So Venus is going to be squaring Pluto. So Venus is in the sign of Libra, squaring Pluto in the sign of Capricorn. The last time that these two planets squared this way, I believe, was 1764. So just a few years before the American Revolution. And part of the energy, so when Pluto goes square anything, it does a cutting energy. So it's really, and when it's squaring Venus and Libra, so a lot of what it's here to cut is relationships. So whether it's business partnerships, clients, friends, romantic relationships, you may be feeling a real buildup of pressure. And Pluto, as one astrology friend put it, Pluto is more like a Wookiee who comes and rips your arm off. It's not going to ask politely. There's a sense of sudden drastic change happening it can happen with a lot of volatility, but this is part of why I wanted to send you this little note, is that the more you can be aware that that energy is arising and that it really is a transit. And also Venus has gone conjunct the South Node as well in the sign of Libra. The South Node's the karmic past. It's basically what we're all being asked to let release. So when Venus is going conjunct the South Node, it's also lighting up all these old relationship patterns as well. So I've been feeling it build the past 2 days. By now, it's getting to be pretty loud. I'd even go so far as to say deafening. It's like very, very loud. So what I would just suggest when I'm doing myself, what I'd suggest to you, do your best to have a sense of humor. As always, if you're on this list, you know I'm very much a fan of gallows humor, that just about everything, if you bring humor to it, you can lighten it in a wonderful way. Second would be if you do feel the sudden urge to just freak out and yell and scream and just be like, I've had it, that's it. While that may actually be the truth, it's definitely a time to think once, think twice, think 3 times. Really let the energy settle in you. Don't go straight from it'd be very easy, basically, just like traffic, yelling and screaming at people, getting mad at people in line, and also really lashing out at people too. So especially if there's been stuff you wanted to say but haven't said it, or if there's ways in which you have been maybe holding on to old patterns. Do you know where you just need to not do X anymore, that you're really ready to do Y? This energy can really build that to like a crescendo quality. So just, be kind, look both ways when you cross the road. Don't take yourself too seriously either. Know that you're receiving important information, and it is important you reflect on it. And maybe it really is true that relationship or client or friend or job, maybe it really is at its end. But maybe there's a way you could do it with more grace and not do the full Wookiee tear the arm off. So then if the flip side happens where you have this happen to you, truly just knowing whatever is in your highest and greatest good is unfolding right now, and whatever falls away, it's meant to fall away. Like it's completed. It's no longer serving you. It's time for it to be complete. So as always, my goal with these PSAs is I really feel like if you know the context, that you can hopefully choose to respond instead of react, to not just be swept up by the energy and just act in ways that you regret, even 5 minutes later kind of regret. Because we all know how sexy anger can seem, how when you get really angry, feels like if you could just do whatever, you'd finally feel better. But, a few minutes later, you're like, oh, shit. I probably shouldn't have done that. So not that I'm speaking from experience, of course. That would never, no, I've never had the opportunity to do that and then really think, wow, I really wish I'd done that different. So again, the peak's tomorrow. It's showing us all a lot of stuff. Be kind to yourself, kind to others, and do your best to breathe. So sending you guys a lot of love. It's been one heck of a ride with the eclipses and post-eclipse. And you'll be seeing more of me. I'll be sending out some more videos and invitations. But just right now, sending you love and peace, and really wishing that you can settle in your heart and be light. Okay. Aloha.